Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. Global Issues News Headlines.
September 5, 8:56 America, New York, Africa's potential, leading food system transformation and climate resilience. Nairobi, Kenya, September 5, IPS. When a continent with 65% of the world's arable land struggles to feed its 1.4 billion people, we know something is wrong. The African and global food systems need a rethink.
Wall Street Journal World News. September 5, 8:11 America, New York. Court orders Hong Kong to recognize same-sex partnerships. The city's top court gave the government 2 years to provide a legal framework. Wall Street Journal World News.
September 5, 8:04 America, New York. Carlos Alcaraz is the U.S. Open's hottest attraction, especially for other players. The world number one's creativity, movement and control have made him must-see TV for his fellow pros as he defends his U.S. Open title.
Wall Street Journal World News.
September 5, 8:00 America, New York. How Linda Evangelista and Steven Meisel changed fashion forever. The noted supermodel and fashion photographer have been together through it all. Amid Evangelista's health struggles, the close friends are examining their legacy with a new book.
Wall Street Journal World News.
September 5, 8:00 America, New York. Technologies help cities and neighborhoods beat the heat. Green roofs, reflective surfaces and building upgrades reduce urban temperatures.
Wall Street Journal World News. September 5, 8:00 America, New York. The cheap flights of fall are back. Airlines are tempting flyers with the kind of deep autumn discounts that disappeared during the past few years. Wall Street Journal World News.
September 5, 8:00 America, New York. Single-family rental firm taps former Morgan Stanley executive as president. Jonathan Pruzan has been hired to expand Pradium, which has a portfolio of about 100,000 houses in more than 30 markets.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
September 5, 7:59 America, New York. President Biden tested, monitored for COVID-19 after First Lady tests positive. President Biden will be tested regularly for COVID-19 after First Lady Jill Biden tested positive and remained at the First Couples Beach House in Delaware.
The Independent.
September 5, 7:58 America, New York. India's government replaces India with ancient name, Bharat, in dinner invitation to G20 guests. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government has replaced the name India with a Sanskrit word in dinner invitations sent to guests attending this week's Group of 20 summit, in a move that reflects his Hindu Nationalist Party's efforts to eliminate what it sees as colonial-era names. Copyright 2017. The Associated Press.
The Independent.
September 5, 7:58 America, New York. Pennsylvania police blast message from escaped murderer's mother into woods where he's hiding. Unusual tactics are being deployed to help find murderer Danilo Cavalcante in Pennsylvania. Copyright Chester County District Attorney Office.
The Independent.
September 5, 7:58 America, New York. Bomb threat, obscene gestures, jury upheaval and a GoFundMe. How Alex Murdaugh's murder trial became a circus. During a dramatic 6 weeks in Colton County Courthouse, the murder trial testimony was sidelined by a bomb threat, bad behavior from the Murdaugh family, a controversial GoFundMe account, a COVID outbreak and a misbehaving juror.
Mirror World News.
September 5, 7:57 America, New York. Fears of new pandemic as humans vulnerable to new mutant virus found in China. Using laboratory ferrets and mice, researchers from China and the UK found that humans could be vulnerable to infection from the H3N8 strain of bird flu at epidemic or pandemic proportions.
PowerPost.
September 5, 7:57 America, New York. Congress's fall outlook. It's complicated. On the healthcare docket, community health center funding, boosting PBM transparency.
The Independent.
September 5, 7:55 America, New York. Russian forces blow up first British Challenger 2 tank in Ukraine. A battlefield video circulating online appears to show the destruction of a British Challenger 2 tank in Ukraine. Copyright Telegram.
Fox World News.
September 5, 7:53 America, New York. Men accusing Japanese boy band producer of sex abuse seek company apology, compensation. A group of men accusing Johnny Kitagawa, the late founder of a Japanese boy band talent agency, of sexual abuse is now seeking financial compensation.